Hi guys, it's Andy from Man City Fan TV. Well, sorry it's a little bit late, but I'm just pulling up the live vlog now. So give me a second. I'm in the spare room. So hello Andy, how are you? Damp music. Shire Ali says hi. How are you? Chris White Chappell. How are you? Just a steak pie for tea. Well done, you. Hello, mate. How are you? Yeah, apologies. I'm in the spare room. Let me just see if I can sort of move this up a little bit. We've been full on for the last few days, clearing out this spare room, and this is going to be Will's room. So Will's away at his girlfriend. So we've painted everywhere and cleared all the crap out and everything else. So yeah, let me see if I can just get this back up. There we go. Right, okay. Who've we got on? Sorry, I'm just my laptop is on a spare box, one of the boxes. So Raza Taza, how are you? How are you, mate? Sempaliba, thoughts on football blogging awards, AFTV Baghdad awards. Yeah, did you see the video last night? It was yeah. Unless you were part of the UFF family, apart from Redmond TV because they're not part of that. Every single award almost went to the UFF family. That was the company that wanted Man City Fan TV to join them back in September time. But what they wanted was for us to become a channel that was like Expressions and Mr. DT and everything else, and try to just be loud and, you know, contentious and get City fans riled up and things like that because it gets more likes. And we just said, no, simple as that's not what we're about. And so it's no surprise. I mean, well done to all the Bavs and everything else who we've done videos with. Well done to all those guys that are part of the UFF family. So well done on the awards. I think Mark Goldbridge did a nice speech, if I'm honest with you. Watched all of it. You might see a little bit on the video that we did last night, but still, really, all about this. All about this. But anyway, that's what it's about at the end of the day. So, right, let's see if there's any noise above. I do apologise. My son's room, Ralph's room's above, and there's work going on up there. So let me see who else is on. All part of the master plan, said English finest. Yeah, agree. Chilwell City on, then off. Yeah. Ali, I'm not sure whether it's true. Andrew Hughes in the spare room. Oh dear. Yeah, I know. Hi Andy. Hi Levi. How are you, mate? Blue Heart. Have you had the last trip to the tip? I've just been 3 times today. So, no. I've just cleared about 40 printer cartridges, laser printer cartridges and printers. So no, I've just done the final one, hopefully for today. That's it. Not on now till the big one. Sunday, can't wait. Yeah. Paint it blue, says Blue. I don't think he'd be too impressed with that. He's nearly 20, so you might have some pictures up on the wall and things like that. I've got a load of 1940s, 1950s Man City programs, so I'm looking at putting them into little small frames, and whether I put them in my office, which is going to be my office in the next, I don't know, 3-4 days or 3-4 weeks, sorry, where I'll be doing all the vlogging from, hopefully with a green screen and everything for next season. I don't know where to put them in my office, or whether to let, you know, Will have them and Ralph have them and put them on their walls. All depends on what they want to do, really. But I've got about 20, 30 old school sort of Man City programs. So I'll get them framed because they're just amazing. There's European Europa Cup competitions, UEFA Cup competitions, Borussia Mönchengladbach, and long. Excuse me, full of paint in here. Been painting all for the last 2 hours, so it's like I need to open some of these windows. It's just like starting to get on my throat. Some of the programs are from the late 40s and early and mid 50s, so they'd be great to frame. Expressions is funny. No, he's not. He's a knobhead. He just plays up to the camera. Evening, Danny. Hi, Andy. Football Blues. Let's skip down. Sorry, we've got a load of comments coming in. Stay as you are, Andy. Don't go down the clickbait route. Yeah, no, we're not. That's something we decided a long time ago. That's not what we're going to do. Thoughts on the FBA winners? Already discussed it. When are we getting a European trophy? I don't care. I really don't care. As long as we keep getting Premier League trophies, that's all I'm interested in. European trophies or Champions League trophies, and don't forget the term is literally been tragically changed from a European Cup to Champions League, and you only have to look at, like I said yesterday, I think Spurs and Liverpool have not won a Premier League title combined in 85, 89 years. So why call it the Champions League? It's just ridiculous. Call it the European Cup. I've been all behind that. That room needs an alien hat. It can have mine, mate. It can have mine. It might be one in a frame, and we'd put that up. Get some Hong Kong food. Might have done when he was about 10, but he's nearly 20 now, so I don't think he'd appreciate that, seeing as though his girlfriend's going to be coming back in this room. So starting team for Brighton, says Ali. I'll go for Edison, Walker, Company, Laporte, Zinchenko, Gundogan, Kevin De Bruyne, David Silva. Left hand side, Sterling, Aguero, and Bernardo Silva on the right. That'd be mine if Kevin De Bruyne is fit to start. If not, then Sane to start, Kevin De Bruyne to come on. Andrew Hughes, is this 60-minute makeover? It's been like 60 days makeover, mate. It's been an absolute nightmare. Absolute nightmare. Congrats on the 8K almost, though. Yeah, we're nearly there. I'm not sure what the thing. I tried to come on Ray's live vlog earlier, but I was just too busy. I was driving around, going to skips and getting rid of printer cartridges and all sorts of stuff. But we mustn't be far off. What, 10 something like that? 7. What was that? 7990. So we're 10 off. There you go. So once we hit the 8K, we'll do the alien hat live draw, and 2 people on this channel who are followers, subscribers of Man City Fan TV, they will, as long as, don't forget, and I think Ray said it earlier, don't forget, you have to make sure that your profile is public and not private. Otherwise, you're not in the draw. It's that simple. And that'd be a real shame, because what a wonderful one-off hat. Unique. They are unique. They're not, like I said, they're not manufactured by a factory. They are hand-stitched, and we'll send them to you, the winners, wherever you are in the world. So free of charge, and we'll make a donation to Julie's charity of choice. So guys, get subscribing if you haven't already. I'm just trying to follow through. Sorry, I've just got my laptop here, so I'm trying to follow through everything that's going on. Kevin De Bruyne back in contention for Sunday Blue Moon. Yeah. Ian Montaguay. Hey Andy, we have to win it on Sunday. The Premier League, but next season we need more concentration. Listen, I'd rather have a treble. Premier League back to back to back. I'm being absolutely honest with you, mate. Ian, I don't care about Champions League. I really don't. It's if we consistently win the Premier League, we're consistently the best team in the best league in the world. You only have to look at Arsenal, Chelsea, Europa League final, Tottenham, Spurs, Champions League final. All four of those teams play in the Premier League. And if we're winning that Premier League, that shows you how consistently brilliant City have been. And if we hit the targets, if we win on Sunday, that'll be an average of 99 points. 99 points over 2 seasons. Unheard of. Absolutely unheard of. Amazing. Absolutely incredible. And we've got the chance to go for a treble. So, Champions League, I'm really not. I'm not that fussed about it. It's like saying, well, yeah, but what if we won the Premier League and an FA Cup next year? Not bothered. If we won the Premier League and a Carabao Cup, it's another double. Not bothered. Absolutely. I class the Champions League personally, and this is only my opinion. The Champions League for me is as good as winning the FA Cup in the Premier League. Simple as. Premier League is what it's all about. It's you cannot get overexcited about winning a cup competition just like the Premier League, where Pep was right. You only have to win 7 games to win it, which Liverpool potentially could, because I think they won 6 games, lost 4, or lost 1, drawn 4, or something like that. You got Spurs, who are in the final, that potentially have went through on away goals in the quarterfinals, didn't score more goals than City. Went through on away goals, didn't score more than Ajax, and they're in the final. So, I mean, good luck to both teams. I'm really not sort of deterring from what they did. I'm just saying that's a cup competition. That's what happens over a 38-game Premier League season. The best team wins it. It's that simple. Now, if we put 4 teams in both competitions in Europe, that shows you how strong the Premier League is. So the winners of the Premier League are surely the best of the Premier League, the best of any competition you can possibly go at. So I'm not interested. I'm really not interested in the Champions League. I've said it for 2 seasons now. I've said it on Man City Fan TV for the last year. Champions League, I'm not interested. I'm really not. It's if you've got teams that are finishing 20, 30 points behind the winners of their own league going into a cup competition, calling it the Champions League, that can't be right. That cannot be right. Call it the European Cup. Call it a cup competition for 40 teams in Europe, and whoever wins it, fine, they win it. But don't call it the Champions League. It's ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. So, yeah, that's just my own personal opinion on it. And I had my say, I think, yesterday, and on Twitter yesterday, I said the same thing. It's nonsense, absolute garbage. That's why I will never ever want City to win the Champions League over the Premier League, ever, never, ever, until they go back to calling it the European Cup. I would turn around and say Premier League still the number 1 competition. But if City were to win a European Cup competition, great, brilliant. Premier League every single day of the week, year in, year out, year in, year out. Nothing will ever change my mind, whether they call it the Champions League, the European Cup. It'll make no difference to me personally as a City fan. Premier League every day of the week. If we never ever won a Champions League in my lifetime, it won't bother me in one little iota. It won't bother me in the slightest, as long as we are keep doing it, keep breaking the records and that we've done this year and last year. Give me the Premier League every day of the week. I'm not interested in the Champions League whatsoever. If we got through to a final, great, brilliant, whatever. So it's like sort of going, well, we're in the final against Watford. It would mean exactly the same to me going to Wembley to see Watford as it would going to Madrid to see City versus Barcelona, Real Madrid, Atletico, PSG. It wouldn't make any difference. I wouldn't feel any different. I'd say it's a cup competition. We want to win it. That's it. End of story. So that's my thoughts on it. So people will disagree, but yeah, just doesn't appeal to me. I don't get the clamour for the Champions League because if you think about it, they're saying, yeah, but it's the best in Europe. Well, hold on a minute. Potentially Liverpool won't win the Premier League. You look at it, Spurs definitely won't win the Premier League. PSG might have won their league, but they won't win the Champions League. Real Madrid neither. Barcelona neither. Inter Milan, AC Milan, Napoli neither. Yeah, you've got random teams in a final. So anyway, it is what it is, and that's it. That's just my opinion. Let's have a look at what's coming in. So sorry, what else? Carl, Amatasola, how are you, buddy? Long time. Yeah, I've not spoke to you for a while. How are you, mate? City win quadruple, Liverpool get you off Champions League and goes home. Happy? No. Right, no. City win the quadruple, Spurs win the Champions League, everyone goes home happy. Would you want a Super League? No, wouldn't even want that. Beyond belief, exactly, and it's always about Premier League for the hardcore. Absolutely, mate. BB, you're spot on. It's always about the Premier League, and it's only the young kids that get this sort of, gotta win the Champions League and all this type of thing. It's garbage. It's a cup competition. It's nonsense. In the next 10 years, the Champions League won't exist. It'll be some other named competition that will give FIFA and UEFA more money. It's just you only have to look at the disgraceful sorry, it is getting, I'm going to have to open some windows. 1 minute. Sorry about that. I've just painted, glossed in here, so it's too, it's overpowering. Where was I at? BB, you said about the Premier League for the hardcore. You only have to look at the fact that all those teams, and in 10 years' time, this is going to be another competition. It's going to be renamed for something else. And it's just about a money-making thing. You only have to look at the Europa League, 6,000 tickets for Chelsea, 6,000 tickets for Arsenal. And Alan Billington, no, you can bugger off, mate. I hate painting. absolutely with a passion. Um, you only have to look at 12,000 tickets in what, a 40 odd thousand seater stadium in Baku. Um, and 34,000 of those are going to go to, UEFA representatives and sponsors and things. I mean, it's an absolute disgrace. It is absolutely appalling. Awful. It just shows you what they think. And this is what annoys me about football fans and City fans in particular, that go on about the Champions League. And I'm sorry, I'm going to have a go at the City fans. Any City fan, I'm going to have a go at you now and turn around and say, if you think the Champions League is far better than the Premier League, then jog on. Absolutely jog on. Because you don't know what you're talking about. Because it's just pathetic. It's a pathetic competition run by an organisation that is old, run by old, conglomerate of people. And all they want to do is make money. And they're as bent as any organisation going. And yet it only proves that 12,000 tickets have been given to Arsenal and Chelsea fans for the Europa League final. Really? When it holds 40, is it 48,000 or something like that? Absolutely disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. So for me, Europa League, Champions League, don't give two shites about it. I'll be really honest with you, and that is not because City are not in the Champions League final. Of course, I'd celebrate us winning it, just like I would the FA Cup. But other than that, piss off, UEFA. You're absolutely disgraceful. I mean, I feel sorry for the Liverpool fans, I feel sorry for the Spurs fans, I feel sorry for the Chelsea fans, and I feel sorry for the Arsenal fans, because they're getting ripped off with ticket prices, and they're going to be ripped off in the fact that only a certain amount of their fans can actually go to see a cup final. At least Wembley, even though they're a bunch of ripping off bastards, the FA, at least they offered tickets for however many it was. Was it for 500 quid? 520 quid for the FA Cup final, or 320 quid for reserved or views that would be blocked and things like that. At least they offered the tickets. I think it was 16,000 each or something like that for City fans for the FA Cup. But 6,000 to go and watch your team abroad in Baku. Now, Baku, I've been there. You saw the vlogs I did last year when I was in Baku and met up with City fans in Baku. Baku is a fantastic city. Amazing city. Absolutely brilliant. And anyone who can get out there, trust me, you will have a wonderful, wonderful trip, because it's... So I heard on Talk Sport this afternoon when I was driving, somebody said, well, at least they can go to Madrid, it's a better city. Madrid is a shithole. I've been to Madrid loads of times. It's shite. It is absolutely awful place. Horrible place. Compare Madrid to Baku. Baku is incredible, trust me. Absolutely incredible. For anyone who can get a flight there, drive there, whatever you do to get there, Chelsea, Arsenal fans, trust me, anyone who's following this channel, go. It is an amazing place. Go and check out the videos I did when I was in Baku in October time or something like that. Met up with a couple who are City fans out there. Brilliant, brilliant place. Absolutely wonderful. But still, 6,000 tickets. Sorry. UEFA, FIFA, you're all a bunch of robbing bastards. Absolutely robbing bastards. That's why the Champions League for me, the Europa League for me, not interested in the slightest. So, Premier League, let's go for Sunday. That's my rant over, sorry. I had to get it out because I posted on Twitter before and I hated it. Absolutely hated seeing the fact that, Chelsea and Arsenal fans are only going to get 6,000 tickets each. It's disgraceful. Absolutely disgraceful. So, Andy, breathe, you're looking a bit pink. Yeah, I was, because until I opened this window, it was like Spot on, Andy. It's an absolute farce, mate. The history of football has been about the aristocrats pushing out the real fans, and all the skimp folk take the absolute. Oh yeah, it is. Anyway, I've had my rant. Sorry, but it's disgusting. Every team in Premier League first plays to win the league. That's most important. That's what you play for, not champions. Migmar, Palcon, absolutely spot on. Robiton Blondie, how are you? Mark Johnson, most of us did. Congratulations, amazing heart and result. Iona beats UEFA for a total disgrace. They are Iona. Blue Moon, each to their own opinion. It's fair enough, mate. Like I said, everyone's entitled to their opinion. For me, I think it's disgraceful. Baku Olympic Stadium holds 68,700. They're using it for the final. Yeah, I mean, listen, mate, if you watch the video, I think I got a clip on the video that I did last year when I was in Baku of the stadium. It looks absolutely incredible. Baku is an amazing place, and it's somewhere that you guys probably will look at and go, why would I go on holiday to Baku? If you go to, let's say, let's think of a really nice place in Spain. Give me an idea. Give me an idea of somewhere nice in Spain that all the posh people go to. Go on. Let's imagine. Anyone? Give me an idea of somewhere really posh. I'm trying to think of the places I've been to in Spain. Benidorm, no, not Benidorm. Barcelona, no. Not Mallorca, not Seville, not Antarctica, not Marseille. Madeira, no, that's not in Spain, mate. That's in Portugal. Madeira's not in Valencia, no, mate. Hi, Solitaurus. Please stop the scum from winning the Premier League. Rivera. Costa del Temple, hey, it's just like that. El Newton Heath, Costa Brava, no. Liverpool is going to win the Champions League and the league. Catalonia, that's Barcelona. Porto-Banús, all right. Let's take Porto-Banús. That's a good idea. Alan Billingham, there you go. Porto-Banús. You get all of the, people with money and posh money and things in Porto-Banús. There you go. I've been to Porto-Banús and it's crap, if I'm honest with you. So let's take Porto-Banús as an example. I just want to see what you come up with. Baku is 100 times better. Absolutely amazing place. Absolutely incredible. It's beautiful. It's got 100,000 times more sort of top end designer shops. That's what Porto-Banús has. It has all the Gucci and Chanel and you name it. Baku's got 100 times more, and it's absolutely safe as you like. Beautiful. It's got an old town. It's got a beautiful sort of new area and amazing. But anyway, let's go there. Go there. It's definitely worth it. Chester by the Sea, Brighton Rock. Stick to City. Hey mate, it's not City, not in the race for Bruno or what's going on. Don't know, mate. I think Ray said earlier on his vlog, the rumours were that we're definitely in for Bruno Fernandes. Said it on our channel yesterday, day before. Now suddenly City are saying we're not in for him. That just goes to show you the rumour mill. Like I said, 94.5% of rumours are absolute garbage. Is there any goals in the UEFA Champions League next season? Away goals? Don't know, mate. Quail's eggs on the bar. Alan Benz and Quail's eggs on the bar. Andalusia, no. No more away goals, mate. Let's talk City. Corny, come on, have a bit of culture in your life, for fuck's sake. This is Man City Fan TV. We talk about all sorts of stuff. It's not just City. There's nothing much to talk about. Otherwise, I'd just go end the actual video. We're going. We're answering questions from people on here. So chill your boots, buddy. Oil money, the same. Yeah, what about it? Keep filling up your car. I filled up mine earlier. So keep filling it up. Wonderful work. Keep up the great content. Thank you, mate. Jay Fresh Dunner got knocked out twice last 3 seasons on away goals. There you go. Zurich. Zurich's a nice place, BB. Chris Welch, who are your club player of the year? We're going to do that at the end of the season. Mark Johnson, what happened to City's transfer ban? Told you, mate. Told you. Keep tuning in here. We'll tell you all about it. We told you it ain't happening. Ryan Corey, Baku is lovely, but because it's in Azerbaijan, it gets bad stick. Because people think Azerbaijan and go, where's that? It's beautiful. Absolutely amazing. What else? Let's go down a bit. Are we after a right back for cover for Walker? Don't think so. Bernardo Silva, Ali Mohammed, beautiful player. Any more Puma Kit news? No, I don't think anything to do with this purple maroon stuff on the kit is. I think it's garbage. It'll be sky blue. Any more James Doherty Premier League all day, every day. Rub it on blonde says the same. I mean, is Baku built on oil money? Yeah, of course it is. Yeah. Like lots of countries are built on lots of different resources. At the end of the day, Stevie Raxall going to be interesting next year with VAR. Going to be very Stevie. Good point. Liverpool certainly. I think it's 15 points this year. They would have lost with it if they had VAR. So it'd be another dominant season. We would have won it weeks ago. Brandon says, enjoy the next few days, Andy, because they will be special. They will be. Iona beats Bernardo for player of the season for me. Iona, absolutely. Bernardo Silva, for me, player of the season. I think Pep said that in his press conference, said he could play in any team in world football. Any team. He's that good. Is Sane leaving? Don't know. Chris Welch, have any of your kits been? No, nothing's been released yet. Alan, City cannot be found guilty of a lot of that. So there you go. Oh, the UEFA stuff. Don't worry about the UEFA stuff, Alan. That is absolutely non-existent. The FIFA stuff with the under-18s, European, overseas players, that is real. That is absolutely real, and that is coming our way. Don't think it's not. It is coming our way. When it comes our way, and whether it comes our way in the next few weeks, prior to the season ending, that's another thing. So we're going to be, if we're going to hear, you need to keep tuning into this channel, because if we're going to be charged with anything, we'll be charged in the next week or so, because we've been looking closely at what's happened with Chelsea, and we know what's happened with Chelsea now is that Chelsea originally appealed to say that the ban on Chelsea from the 1st of June couldn't be enforced until that they were found guilty. FIFA looked at the appeal, basically said, nope, simple as. From the 1st of June, you will not be able to buy or sell any. Or you can buy. No, you cannot buy any player, but you can sell under 18 players or youth players. Chelsea have appealed that ban to the Court of Arbitration, which you would expect them to do. So City will be looking at closely what happens next. But from the 1st of June, Chelsea will not be able to sign anyone until the appeal process has taken place. So that could be months. It could be next year. It's one of those that you have to look at Chelsea potentially, unless the Court of Arbitration says we're going to hear it within the next 2 weeks. Chelsea are not going to be able to sign anyone. Now, if FIFA come in suddenly at City on the same 9 counts where Chelsea was 29 counts, we could be in the same position come the 1st of June. So City will be looking closely at it. They'll already know whether there's been any contact between FIFA and Man City, obviously, and they'll be looking at what happens with the Court of Arbitration appeal by Chelsea, because let's face it, I think Barca Real Madrid, Atletico, several others got away with it, but it seems that they want to come for the English team. So is that a surprise considering 4 English teams are in both European competition finals? Says it all about the regulators of FIFA and UEFA. Absolute garbage bunch of bloody criminals. Can you recommend a genuine source for transfer rumours as most agent? No, can't do that because not all of them do exactly the same thing. All of them do exactly the same thing. Rub it on Blondie. They just basically pick names and throw it out there. They don't care whether it's real or not because what they do is they get a load of clicks because that's what they, in this generation, they have to get the amount of likes, the amount of clicks, the amount of comments, the amount of something that's out there. If they don't, most of these journalists are freelance, so that way their papers will drop them and they'll go somewhere else and say, you can get us clickbait, you can get us headlines, you can do this. That is why there's so much garbage, absolute utter guff that is out there in the media. So just stick with us. We said weeks ago that this is what people are saying and it's nonsense. This is what people are saying. It's nonsense. Wait until this, wait until that. We don't give you transfer news to say City, oh, apparently we are definitely getting this player. We just pass you on what these potential journos are saying. But like we always say, it's just garbage. Most of it is garbage. Just 1.5% of it comes true. So just stick with it. Take everything you read in the paper with a pinch of salt. Absolute pinch of salt. What we got here? City can't handle a transfer ban. City can handle. Yeah, we can handle it. Yeah, but you won't like it coming in on the 1st of June. I'll be honest with you, English Mastiff, because we've got players that we need to get rid of, and we've got players that we really need to get cover for. So, Anna Beats. This transfer window will be insane. So many big clubs need a complete off. Absolutely. James, Man United will be back. They just need 10 new players and 1 billion spent and a new manager. Blue Heart, the Manchester News is clickbait central these days. It is. It's like any of them, mate. They all work on the same principles. So, Corny won't pay 200 million. I don't know who you're talking about there, mate. The Ryan Corey, only game I've been bothered watching is England-Spain game. That was 3-3. Maybe I missed a few things there. Maybe I'll skip through some. Mbappe to City. Won't we love that? Ain't happening. We'd need to pay 250 plus million plus for Mbappe. Plus, we'd have to pay him the tax-free to even sort of contemplate signing Mbappe. Mbappe's on about, I think it's £390,000 a week tax-free. So you're looking at 500 grand a week we would have to be offering Mbappe, plus the transfer fee, which will be 250 million quid. Now, obviously, we can bring in a sponsor, the likes of Puma. Now, if we could do a deal around that, that's why I was talking about Messi the other day and the way that Barcelona are just, Barcelona need a massive overhaul. Now, would Messi think, you know what, Premier League's the place to go? Last few years of my contract, I can get a 3-year contract at City, earn 500 grand a week, tax-free, and City can pay, let's say, 200 million quid. Because I'll make it happen, and my agent will make it happen with Barca. Now, you could bring in a sponsor like Puma that could try and convince Messi to sign for Puma, and loads of sort of sponsorship deals and things that would pretty much pay half of his wages. City would have to pay, Puma may turn around and say, look, we'll put 100 million towards the signing etc., etc. So City might have to pay 150 million plus. We'd have to still pay £250,000 a week tax free to Messi. On top of that, so there are loads of ways around it. It's just whether it's Pep's model. I just think Pep would probably look at it as a step back, even though I'd love Messi to come for 2-3 seasons. You think of the actual sponsorship income that will come to Man City because of it. I just think Pep would look at it from a moralistic point of view and go, it's a step back. It's not my model. You look at the players I've signed. Why would I go for somebody at 31 years of age, etc.? But give me Messi every single day of the week if it could happen. Give me Messi every single day of the week. If City can do it, get it done. 3 years of Messi in this team in the Premier League, it'd just be amazing. Absolutely amazing to see a player of that calibre. What else have we got? Well, we've got a couple of minutes left, so Messi will probably go back to Argentina if he's going to leave. He would do if it was at the end of his Barca contract. He wouldn't go to Argentina now, but at the end of his contract probably. Connor, you think we'll go for Chilwell? Don't know. It's one of those. I have no idea. Bruno Fernandes will be a big buy. He will add a whole new dynamic. I agree. SC funny, don't get me excited. Carney, Messi has 2 years left at the top. 2 years of Messi, 3 years in the Premier League. It's a no-brainer for me. Absolute no-brainer. Andy, what former City player pre-21st century do you feel deserves more credit? Mate, I'd have to think about that. Andy, do you think I'd set up a good manager? Where do you think he'll go? Don't know, mate. He's certainly in the running. Everyone likes him at City. So we'll do a video at the end of the season on all of these type of questions about transfer rumours, about this season as a whole, about managers and assistant coaches. We'll do a video at the end of the season. We're not going to do anything just yet on that. Messi's no good against Liverpool. He can't score at Anfield. My lord, if that's the Messi, no thanks, I'd buy 3 youth players. No way. Messi came available. Signing tomorrow. Simple as. End of story, English Mastiff. Sorry to disagree. Good evening, Jihad. Mark, hi mate. Hi, Matt Stave. Colin Bell would make any great team side. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. See you later, Max. Take care. It was embarrassing for Messi publicly apologising for throwing away 3-0 lead in the Champions League to Roma last season, only to do it again. Yeah, but everything rides on Messi, doesn't it? See you, Ryan. Jamie Sinclair, thoughts on Bruno Fernandes and João Felix? Well, talked about earlier, Jamie, you need to log in a bit earlier. Andy, do you want every club in the league to invest as much as they want? So in the future, they could be 10 to 15 teams challenging for them. Let them do whatever they want, mate. Don't know. Every company in world business invests in, or you can invest into your business. Otherwise, what's the point of business? It's the most archaic, ridiculous thinking thing. As long as you don't borrow the money, as long as you don't put your club or your company in massive, massive debt, where is there any harm in investing into your own business? I do it. So if somebody said to me, oh yeah, Andy, here's £1 million to invest in your business, and I thought, well, I could open up 3 or 4 more training companies around Europe, the world, wherever. How is that bad? Because I'm going to invest in those countries, or I could do it in the UK, and I'm going to employ people and pay tax and pay VAT and pay everything else that I do to the government to do that. Where's anything wrong in investing in a business? It's absolutely garbage. The only thing I've ever come across in my lifetime in business is the fact of UEFA and FIFA have this ridiculous, or UEFA in particular, have this ridiculous ruling that says you can't invest in your business. You've got to abide by these certain parameters. It's like, my God, it's so archaic. It is absolutely unbelievable, which suggests there is an ulterior motive as to why they don't want that type of thing to happen. So, yeah, it's garbage. Absolute bollocks. UEFA, absolute bollocks. It'll never, ever, ever come to Man City again. We've been fined once. It'll never happen again with UEFA, with FFP. It'll be blown out the water. So don't worry about FFP and things like that. It'll never, ever happen again. So it's as simple as that. That's my another rant gone off. So you're getting me off tonight. You're an Arab. If you're an Arab, it's immoral for you to invest in a club you own or something like that. But, yeah. Ajax will have sponsors, business deals. What they have, I don't know what, Jan. Do you not like UEFA, Andy? No, can't fucking stand them if I'm being honest with you, mate. Danny to me. Catch you soon. See you later, Danny. Came handy, I'm late. UEFA a bunch of crook clowns. Oh, I'll call them something a lot worse than that, mate. Superbia 75 years. FFP defines the crap that UEFA is. It's restrictive in every way. A Blatter inspired my shite. Absolutely spot on, mate. Spot on. Sponsorious, I don't know what that means, Jad. You're gonna have to keep clicking Google Translate, because sponsorious isn't a word as far as I'm aware. Forzan, hey Andy, just jumped on. Oh mate, we talked about loads of stuff. I've been on rants and raves and things like that. You're gonna have to look back. Divers TV, hi, because I'm going now. So Blue Moon SpongeBob and I think he means prosperous. Oh, prosperous. Is that what you meant, Jihad? I'll have to go back to what you were actually talking about. And actually, I don't have time. So, mate, just make sure your wording is proper. Blue Heart, Andy, you're starting to slow your words. Get some fresh air. He's doing my head in here. It's annoying me. Did Friday come on? He didn't. I will never criticise your performances. I want to win Sunday, but I want to see even my voice is going now with all this fumes in here. Connor Nixon, would you want to lead? Absolutely. I think he's an amazing player. 19 years of age to captain Ajax, and the way he performed over those two legs against Spurs was absolutely amazing. So, Luke, Andy, what's your predictions for Brighton? 3-1. I've gone for City. He means pup. English Mastiff. I don't know who City are in for, but I can tell you, you know who ain't coming. City is Mbappe, Messi, Dybala. See you next time, everyone. See you, mate. What about deal? We spoke about it earlier, mate. Blue Heart. Divers. Praying Sunday isn't like QPR game. Yeah, so am I. James Johnson, UEFA. 3 decisions against us. Enough said. Yeah. Can't see Pepper Klopp leaving the Prem for a few years yet. England's without. Absolutely, the Premier League's the best league by a million miles. I think you've done well, but you have glossed over a lot of subjects. Yeah, I know. Haha, bubble. Hey, Blue Moon. Very funny. Well done, mate. Superb. It is getting to me now because it's I feel like my voice is going now. I can't really breathe. I'm beginning to eat my own fingers dusted. Like Brighton Park, the bus 50 minutes and 3-0. Let's also listen, guys. I can't stay in this room much longer. Diversity, what's your feeling after goal? Oh, mate, go and watch the video. Go and watch the video that I did when from the Etihad and the celebrations and everything in the crowd. I am going, BB. My voice is now really going. So, hey, Cameron, go and watch if you want to see the company celebrations from the South Stand. Go over and Blue Moon, you can write some of our ditties for us, mate. You're becoming overcome by emotion. um, how you feel about it? I'm fine, mate. I just need to get out of this room because it's doing my head in. Come on, Liverpool, but well done, City, if you win it. That's fine. Have a great evening, all. Listen, I'll be back tomorrow when I've got some fresh air and finally survived this bloody room. My eyes are watering now. So, listen, I'll be back tomorrow. Around about the same time. I'll let you know. I'll put I'll put some. I don't like to gloss things over. Yeah, you don't. Fuck off. Blue Moon. Citizen Forever says Blue Moon. Absolutely. Chris Lindley, see you, mate. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be doing something. Cheers, Andy. Fighting through us. Fighting through for us. Absolutely. Thumbs up, everyone. Thank you very much. Yeah, if you've not, give it a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Hi, Andy. Bye, Andy. Yeah, mate. Shedders, you need to come on a bit earlier, buddy. But anyway, it's Friday night. Go out and enjoy yourselves. Everyone have a wonderful Friday evening. I'll be back tomorrow. So yeah, I'll catch up with you tomorrow, Luke. Thank you, mate. Yeah, cut an onion up in the room. Is that actually real? Or are you just taking the piss? Because it is just, my eyes are absolutely starting to stream. Get a part in brush strokes. That's for you, Blue Moon. I need to, I've got to go before I say something really, really rude on camera. Yeah, it works fine. Oh, you're okay, mate. You need to come over here and decorate our house for us. Get on mcfcfantv@gmail.com and give me a price for decorating each room because my eyes are now starting to burn. I'm feeling pretty high, mate. So, English Mastiff, give us a quote. mcfcfantv@gmail.com. Let me know how much you charge per room. Yeah, no problem. Get it over because I hate painting. Absolutely hate it. And to be fair, I think our house needs a proper once over again soon. So let me know how much you'll charge me for a room. Give me obviously a good discount. But anyway, listen, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Sandy from Man City Fan TV. Don't forget, subscribe, click notification. Give it a thumbs up if you can. 44 years. What's going to take you 44 years to do my house? I don't think so, mate. I love your channel. You never cost it. You're getting two of them, mate. You're getting absolutely two of them. Good stream. See you, damn music. You're more than welcome. But we'll be back tomorrow, the day before. I'm still trying to laugh. Qualify. What, it took you 44 years to get qualified? You can piss off. You're not doing my house. I'll do it myself. Take care, mate. Yeah, you too, Rubito Blondie. I'm still trying to see if we can do a Brighton Hove Albion opposition fan channel vlog. And I'll try and do that tomorrow if I can. But anyway, listen, I'll be back tomorrow regardless whether I'm still here alive or whatever. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget, give it a thumbs up. If you've not, click notification and give it a subscribe. Make sure you pass it around, everyone, because we're only, I'm not sure, we're only about 8 or 9 people off. Just brush yourself down and enjoy your night. See Andy, come on City, says Luke. Blue Moon, you can piss right off. Diamond White Dulux glass, no fumes. Yeah, well, I'm not sure what I was doing. It was I haven't even got the no, I haven't even got the, it was a private company that we got the glossing off, so it was done to the same spec, so it cost a fortune, and we had it done last year. I think it was about 6 months ago. But anyway, I'm back tomorrow anyway. I'm just chatting garbage now, so come on City, says Chris Lindley. Listen, Chris, I'm going to try and go to Sunday. I believe, I want to see Bernard Deneen. I'm going to message him now because he said that he did have a spare ticket for Sunday. So hopefully I'm going to be at the Etihad where I'll do a load of filming for everybody. Ray's not around, so I'm going to see wife isn't happy, I must admit, because everyone's off and everyone's going to be here at the house watching the game. So if I bugger off to the Etihad, I have to say this quietly, she's not too impressed whatsoever. So, but anyway, I'll see you tomorrow. And guys, don't forget, spread it around. Let's get that over 8K. If we hit the 8K, we can do the maybe do the draw tomorrow, but we can't do it until we hit 8K subscribers. But guys, have a brilliant Friday evening. I'll be back tomorrow. I don't know what state I'm going to be in. See you, Blue Moon. Take care, guys.